What's up, guys? It's me again. I'm so glad to have you back on the channel. I can't wait to talk about today's topic, which I'm really excited about. And so today I wanted us to delve into the topic of self-love. I feel like this is like such a, I guess, broad, for lack of better words, topic to talk about because there's so many ways that this is described, like everywhere, as far as what is self-love and how do you achieve self-love. And I thought today I might just talk to you guys about my take on what self-love is, and things that I've just learned on my own life path. There's just so many layers to self-love that I think that all contribute to what self-love truly is. To really achieve self-love, I just feel like there's so many layers that play a factor, or so many layers that contribute to getting to that stage. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I wanted to start with self-appreciation. And this really just deals with turning all the kindness that we normally would give to others and turning that back towards yourself. And so when you do this, you let go of all the judgment that you would put on yourself, and all the blame that you would put on yourself for things that you feel that you haven't done or things that you forgot to do. And you, instead of spending all that time thinking about all of those times and how you could have done better, you just focus on appreciating yourself more and appreciating all the things that you have done and instead have taken for granted at times. So, and I think that this is really an important part of self-love, because it just allows you to be in love with who you are in that very moment, which is something that I think that a lot of times we can take for granted. And that brings us to self-compassion. And when we learn self-compassion, we learn to become more supportive towards ourselves when we're having a hard time, instead of being harshly critical. And of course, during these hard times, it is very important for us to learn how to self-heal, because it is no secret that anytime you are going through a hard time, there's going to be a lot of psychological distress that comes with it, and maybe even traumas. And so this is a subject that I usually tend to get a little woo-woo about. And but I don't know, I promise you guys, that woo-woo stuff, it really works. So if you don't like woo-woo stuff, and you don't like me talking about spirituality and really just connecting with source and the universe and all of that kind of stuff, then I don't know what to tell you. But except that maybe perhaps this channel might not be for you, unfortunately. But stick around. You never know what you might find, or what you might find out about yourself, what you might find out you like. I don't know. So I would say, if you don't like woo-woo stuff, don't give up on us too quick. Just stick around. You might find something you like. Because self-healing is one of those processes where you really have to dig deep within yourself and connect with your inner self to be able to really start to facilitate the process of recovering from all that psychological disturbance or trauma that we have experienced. And to be able to do this, you need to be able to listen to your intuition, to listen to your instincts. And this is something that you would have to learn to do. And I talk a lot about on the channel, which I will in the future, I'll probably talk a lot more about. And in past videos, I know I've talked about this. Just really trying your best to kind of get professional help from a licensed professional, because I feel like they can really help you discover tools that can help you learn how to listen to yourself more, and just learn how to trust your own intuition, your own gut, or whatever you want to call it. You want to call it energy, intuition, instinct. It's all the same. So they can really help you with tools that can help you learn how to do that, and so that you can then go on to be able to make decisions that you can trust within yourself and you can really feel good about. Because self-healing is not an easy journey at all, and I know for a fact that it's one of those things that is going to bring up so many emotions, and throughout those emotions, some of those might be emotions of shame, guilt, you name it, and you will have to also learn how to self-forgive. And you will have moments where you realize that maybe perhaps you were making decisions based on false beliefs that you had about yourself, or decisions that you were making based on fear, or just any kind of mind blocks, or even situations where you feel like you may have let yourself down because you didn't have enough self-love, or you didn't believe in yourself enough, or you gave away your power too much in a situation. And it is very easy in those situations to be stuck in like moments of just like guilt and shame and just like really feeling down about yourself. But when you learn to self-forgive yourself, you learn to understand that you know what you know when you know it, and that's okay. And those moments that happened when maybe you gave up too much of your power, you relinquished way too much of your power, and things like that, you will just you look at those moments from a different perspective, where you can just accept them for what they were and understand that those lessons were necessary for your soul, for you to grow and evolve. Now that you understand those moments from the past or those situations from a much better perspective, you are now conscious of maybe a different way that you could address something in the future. And once you're conscious of it, you can move forward from your past, and you don't have to always hold on to your past, because when you do, you actually prevent yourself from seeing the good that could be waiting for you in the future, or really, to be honest, like all the good that's happening for you in the present. And that is the most important moment. So just allowing those moments to teach you the lessons that you needed to learn from them can really allow you to gain self-trust and respect for yourself. And this means that you can now rely on your own integrity. And when we have integrity, we practice kindness and not perfection. We also have the discernment to understand that how we feel about other people, how we feel or treat other people, is really just a reflection of whatever is going on within us, and vice versa. And we can also be able to understand our boundaries and set them, and then also respect those boundaries. And this isn't just about trying to like, oh my gosh, somebody's got bad energy, so I should just block people and like have boundaries. This isn't like, it's so much more than just understanding that. It's also just about understanding moments where we are overextending ourselves, right? You really want to say no to something, but you feel like you can't say no because you don't want people to be upset with you. It's really just understanding yourself, and you follow your intuition. And if your intuition is guiding you to feel that this is something that you don't want to do, and you normally have the habit of trying to people please, then you can now respect your boundaries and be like, no, I don't want to do this. And you can kindly decline whatever request is being made of you if you don't feel that this is something that you need to be doing in that moment. Because when we truly love ourselves, we attract more happiness into our lives, and we attract more love into our lives. We've talked about this in the manifestation video, that like everything in life is simply just energy. So if you're vibrating the energy of love towards yourself, true, real love towards yourself, you best believe that you are going to attract more love into your life, because you're just going to be so happy. Like, who wouldn't want to be around somebody like that? I would. No, I'm really looking forward into delving much deeper into the subparts of self-love in the future on the channel. So I just want you guys to do me one quick favor. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified whenever I have a new video. And or if you're like someone like me who also just likes to listen while they drive, make sure you tune into the podcast as well, which I am going to link at the bottom of this. So you should find this video recording also on the podcast for this week. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.